short, I told her, if I ask Professor Barak a question from the court, would he be able to tell me the last 2,000 years, all the judges that rule in this question in all over different kinds of the world, he would be able to tell me all the trials, one, by heart? She told me, of course not. It's in the archive, you're not supposed to know. So I said to her, come here. She came. I said to her, you see these books over here? Pick up one. Take one out. She took one out. I said, you see, this is books that Rav Ovadia Yosef, when he was young, he spoke live on the radio. People call live with the hardest question that you can ask in halacha in life. And he answered everything by heart, and they typed it later on, made it a book. It was recorded. And this is a questions and answer series. Open anywhere you want. So she opened, randomly. And I said to her, you see, look where you open. You open in a question that somebody asked him, is a Jew allowed to go to Egypt to take pictures of Anwar Sadat? Remember Sadat? There was Begin and Sadat, peace. It's not peace, it's peace. The Arabs say peace. Peace doesn't exist in Arabic, only peace. Peace, you know what it means in Hebrew? What's the difference between peace and peace? Do you know? What's peace? What's peace meaning? Peace meaning in slang, when you bite something until you finish it. You eat your pita, every bite it's a peace, until nothing is left. So what happened over here? So they ask if a Jew is allowed to go to Egypt. Why? Because the Torah said that no one is allowed to go back to Egypt. And then they have a question, what the Torah said that the Jew is not allowed to go back to Egypt, is it only to live there? Or also just for a visit? You just go for a visit, 3-4 days, and you come back. Did it mean not to go to Egypt in the time of Pharaoh? Or it meant all the generations? Does it say, does it mean that you're not allowed to go to Egypt in the same exact way that we came out of Egypt, but in a different way it's possible? Because the Rambam lived in Egypt. The Rambam was the biggest posek halacha, the greatest specialist in the Jewish law. He would live in Egypt if it's not allowed? No. He lived in Egypt. He was in Spain, and from there he went to Egypt. So the point is, this is why I remember that story. So when she pulled up the book, I told her, let's count how many sources he gave by heart just for this question alone. You ready? Every time you see parentheses, that's another quote from a different book. Everything by heart, live show. No preparation. You don't know what the questions would be when people call. So I started to count with her. 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. We got to 50. She said, this is everything by heart? I say everything by heart, but wait, there's 10 more pages. We're going to go over 150 sources, and that's only one question out of thousands. So there's maybe more than 100,000 sources here in this series. Who knows? I never counted all of them. So she looked at me. I never saw a person so shocked in my whole life. She said, it's unhuman. It's not human, she said. I said, oh, now you're beginning to understand who was Rabbi Ovadia Yosef? That you disrespected him a minute ago? So she said like this, אני כל כך מתביישת. I'm so ashamed. I always say, every stupid word you ever heard against the Torah come from one source. Ignorance. Nothing else. Person that speak never learn the Torah, or never learn that specific topic. Never learn. If he learned, he would say the nonsense he just said. It's all come from lack of knowledge. Not because people are stupid, don't get me wrong. They just never learned the topic, seriously. So now,